It's a really difficult question to answer that. I mean, I think all those elements are there, that society is fragmenting, and our fight back is very tenuous, you know. So those elements are there, and I mean, something obviously that is beyond the film is the whole issue of the destruction of the climate and the environment and the diversity of nature. But I think there is a sense. Well, we hope there's a sense in the film that the society is very frail. You know, the old connections are broken. The old reliable. Well, over the three films as a whole, I hope there's a sense that the old relationships are broken down. I mean, we had a saying that was implicit in the settlement after the war, actually, the 1945 settlement, that we are our brother's keeper, we are our sister's keeper, we take care of ourselves. The settlement after the war in Britain, and I think in many other countries too, was that society looks after its citizens from the cradle to the grave. You know, we are secure with one another. You're in trouble, we help you. I'm in trouble, society will help me too. That's gone. Thatcher killed that. There is no such thing as society, she said. Only individuals. And that individualism has brought us, and personal greed brought us to the situation we're in. And so that, yes, there is a sense of society fragmenting and finding a way through this. And I say that's compounded by, which is not in the film because you can only, it's too much to do all and put in one film, but what we know is that the earth is collapsing. It is actually collapsing. And the immediacy of all this is, we have, you know, we have a few years, really. And that sense of urgency, I think, and that sense of how do we deal, that's why, you know, just in a small way, we wanted to say, look, never mind what they say, we do have strength. And here it is, you know, here are the images of it. We do have strength. Yes, and it's the old banners and it's the old songs, but we do have strength. And in a way that we felt that was just as far as we could go, you know. But I think the drift of what you say, I think, is right.
Can I just add just one element to that too? I mean, I agree with all that. But there are many strands to a film. I mean, it's not just one line, and there's lots of nuances. But I mean, I feel it's really important to talk about the Syrians, you know, and this is very, very important. And we met. I don't know if you, at the end of the film, we say we can't thank everyone because they couldn't give their names because of contacts back in Syria. But we just met remarkable people who shared their life stories with us. And as we know, Syria has suffered torture and murder on an industrial scale. And every single person we talked to, their personal story was absolutely tragic. There was actually one remarkable woman who's actually, you see her in the film. She lost her family, she lost her home, she lost her children, and she lost her legs. And now when you see people like that coming and starting a new life, you know, and being positive, and making contact, and writing poetry, and going along to, you know, joining the community, people like that raise your spirits, you know, and that is actually hope in action. Absolutely brilliant people. I met many of them. Many of them now are, you know, rebuilding their lives now with their children, and they're fighting for their future. And so you see great hope there, and great creativity, and great determination. And what has been lovely too is that many of the people who have made contact through the film are now meeting up. There's a women's group, you know, they were involved with the trade union movement and the old miners' strike. They are meeting up with the Syrians. There's going to be a festival next month that we are going to attend. The Syrian are organising the food for this festival in an area where the far right are organising. So you see the far right trying to demonise them, and you see the local community saying, we'll give you work and you are going to cook for the entire festival for that community. So what you see is, you know, hope in action, and we shouldn't forget that as well.